ganze Welt hört zu. Er wuchs auf ohne Freunde, denn keiner wollte spielen mit einem, der blind war wie er. Und er saß meist zu Hause, die Jungen dort draußen, die riefen bloß hinter ihm her. Sie riefen Blue, Blue, Blue Johnny Blue. Welche Farbe hat die Sonne? Blue, Blue, Blue Johnny Blue. Kinder können grausam sein. Auf der alten Gitarre, die ihm jemand schenkte, da spielte er, sie war sein Freund. Seine Lieder, die klangen nach Hoffnung und Freude und manchmal als ob jemand weint. Und er sang Blue, Blue, Blue Johnny Blue. Welche Farbe hat die Sonne? Blue, Blue, Blue Johnny Blue. Und die Kinder hörten zu. Und bald spielte keiner so wie er. Seine Lieder, die gingen den Menschen ans Herz. Und er malte Farben aus Musik und vergaß all seinen Schmerz. Und bald kamen 10.000 zu seinen Konzerten, denn er schenkte ihnen die Kraft, an die Zukunft zu glauben, im Dunkel des Lebens. Er hatte es selber geschafft. Oh Johnny Blue, Blue, Blue Johnny Blue. Und sie kamen immer wieder. Blue, Blue, Blue Johnny Blue. Keiner spielt so schön wie du. Blue, Blue, Blue Johnny Blue. Alle singen deine Lieder. Blue, Blue, Blue Johnny Blue. Und die ganze Welt hört zu. Blue Johnny Blue. Und die ganze Welt hört zu.
I wish you all a very good evening. Happy to have so many of you tune in for tonight's little watch along for Eurovision 1982. That's what we're watching tonight. And Darren just told me I've got 5,600 subscribers all of a sudden. I've been on 5,598 for approximately 2 weeks, I think. So happy days, happy days. Thank you everyone for actually being subscribed to the channel, so you get all of these notifications for all of the streams and all of the other videos you may be interested in, of course. And today is a little bit of an exciting stream, I suppose, because Eurovision 1982 is indeed what we will listen or watch, all in all. It's a neat little show. It's only approximately over 2 hours long. I feel like this is a shorter year than many others, but I could just be wrong in that one. Either way, there are 18 songs that we will listen to tonight, I think. I think I got that correct. And then at the end of it all, of course, there will be a voting session, and we will pick our winner for who Darren made 2 fake accounts for the special occasion, of course. And then we will pick our results, you know, and we can also compare them to real life. We can also compare them to the results that we had when we did this in season 1, which was like 2 years ago, and not a lot of people voted back then, and some of the voters were not their own people, I suppose. So yeah, a lot of intriguing details about that. But tonight, everyone is their own person. Everyone votes on their own accord, and we'll tally up the votes at the end of the night and find out who's gonna win. We'll be here for a while, as always. Hopefully you've stacked up on some good stuff. I've got a little drink here, and I just finished dinner, so I'm here, I'm ready, I'm good to go. Hopefully you are as well. And George, I have not checked my Spotify Wrapped. No, I guess I'll have to do that. Yeah, I'm not going to do it after the stream because then I'm heading to bed. But tomorrow, I'll take a look at that, I suppose. The show for tonight has, of course, the inclusion of another recap from Ming, who put it together for us in 1981 as well. And there will be one in tonight's show as well. And now, apparently, we've gotten a little super chat. Thank you very much, Cat. How am I supposed to say that? Étoile? It looks very French, or it's just Étoile or something. As 2025 ends, I want to thank you for making it much greater. These watch-alongs mean more to me than I could ever say. What's another year, 2026? That's incredibly beautifully said. Thank you so much, Kat. Wonderful. And I'm happy that you get so much enjoyment out of it. I get enjoyment out of it as well, of course, but it's easier for me, like in my head, it's easier for me to enjoy something because I'm doing it. You're all just along for the ride, and it's amazing that you get so much out of it. It really warms my heart. It truly does. Thank you for sharing, Kat, and thank you for the super chat. I'm not gonna reveal that on stream. No, the Spotify Wrapped. No. May the start. Good morning to you, Ellen. Happy to have you with us. Delicious fruit salad for tonight. That sounds good, actually. Oof. I should make one tomorrow or something. Okay, let's. 1982. Good year, bad year? What do you all think? Let me know what your general feelings are towards it if you've seen it before. I'm gonna click on the play button here, and hopefully the audio should be balanced decently. I don't feel like it needs to be that loud right now with the intro. But actually something very cool here. Do you hear the drumming in this intro? That's kind of unexpected, isn't it? Had proper full tempo there for the drumming. Only know the winner. That's the way to approach it. Like decent year, middle year, pretty bad. You know, I think there are a fair amount of songs in this year that I think are really, really great. But it's not one of these years that I return to and just think is among the best. This is a very cute opening though. Var Harrogate? Wo ist Harrogate? Wo Harrogate? Donde está Harrogate? Hvor Harrogate? This is fun. I actually really like this. This is a wonderful way to introduce every country, and with the ironic question, of course, with where even is Harrogate? You know? Are they still in League 2? Just kidding. Oh, in Yorkshire. We've got a few... Well, I've always read the word Yorkshire in the voting sessions because we have CJ Yorkshire, you know? Of course, it wouldn't be good. It's in Harrogate of all places. I think that's a bit harsh. You know? Some good songs this year. Fascinating with kind of like a postcard representing Harrogate. You know? Emo Bear writes, I need pronunciation guides to everything in French. I can't even pronounce oui correctly, you know? A funky little opening here. Not really sure what we're watching. Just, I suppose this is the kind of content that you get from Harrogate. Sad we don't have Terry's commentary today. You have my commentary, Ellen. I understand that it's not enough, but it's gotta do for tonight. You know? 1983 is the best year from old ESC, in my opinion. 1983 is very good. It's very, very good. It kind of depends, like in my head, it depends on what you consider old Eurovision. Because 1995, that is 30 years ago. And 1995 is the best year of all of them. You know, that is the number one every year. No, nothing beats 95. For me. Learning a little bit about flowers here, I suppose. I don't know what any of the flowers are. I think that would have been a nice touch to actually tell me, because then I would educate myself in this little opening. Some pretty flowers here representing the countries, though. Why not? First time watching from Argentina. That's amazing, Gabrielle. Happy to have you with us here. Oh my, just rolling in tonight. Thank you very much, Yanis. Haven't watched one of these lives in a long time. I really missed these. Still loving your videos. Keep on being great. Oh, that's beautifully said. Thank you so much. How come you haven't tuned in for the streams in a long time? No interest in years prior to 82? Let me know. But happy to have you back. And thank you for the lovely words. Very, very kind. I appreciate it. Really. Should have used flowers in the country's colors. I'm sure that there is a Eurovision year where they do that. Where they introduce every country with a flower. But I've forgotten what. And they shape it like the flag. Like, no, maybe they don't. I don't know. My memory isn't the best. So instead of a normal flag parade we have these years, you know? We have a flag parade where only the British flags are shown. Or wait, am I wrong? Oh, I'm definitely wrong. I saw the Swedish flag, there's the Yugoslavia flag. Okay, I'm stupid, I'm dumb. Sorry. Oh, it's in 1983 that has the flowers. Okay, oh, we'll see that shortly, I suppose. Music's kinda cool in this part. And is this the first year where they have the flags on the scoreboard? Look at that, that's lovely. Is that the first year that has the flags on the scoreboard? Could be. It's always funny to look back on this Eurovision year because of like the minuscule stage and everything, and how like the orchestra is boxed in up there. And especially going from a year like 1980 had such a massive stage, you know, with the set design. 84 will also of course have a huge stage. What country is commentating tonight? Dutch? Sounds like Dutch, doesn't it? Audio is cutting out in and out a little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to
Good
this,
evening.
the 27th Eurovision Song Contest, coming to you from the conference centre at Harrogate in
Cheers,
Yorkshire.
mate.
In
Stage
just
was
a
far
few
too
minutes,
tight.
artists
Yeah,
from
it's
18
small.
countries will be
It
singing
is.
the song of their country's choice.
It's always funny to look back on
decide
this one.
who will receive the Grand Prix for this year. The contest is being transmitted via Eurovision, Intervision, and via satellite to no less than 30 countries. This means that something like 300 million
Quite
people will be
the
watching
intriguing
at this
outfit
moment.
with the... What do you call these?
For each of the songs, the BBC television
Like a
will
headband?
be
But that's
conducted
probably not
by
called
the
a headband when you have it like that, but it's an
The
intriguing
order in which the
style.
songs are to be sung has been decided
Oh, it's
by a
Flemish?
draw,
Really?
which took place
Oh.
under the auspices
Dat
of
had
the
ik nog niet
EU.
verteld, dat er dus in
And they'll
elk
be
land
voted upon
11
by national
juryleden
juries
zitten. In
in
elk van de
each of the
18
countries
landen.
taking
Watch the Israeli backing singers knock the microphone stand over later. I have never paid attention to that before, so I'm gonna try and do that today. But I will forget because I will be too busy vibing with that track, for sure.
En dat gaat dan van 1 tot 12. Het tiende land, tiende geclasseerde land, krijgt 1 punt. Het negende 2 punten, zo verder 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Jan Leeming is as good as Groot to pronounce the songs.
12.
I sense a challenge has arrived on me. I can pronounce the first one. I know it's called Bem Bom. I did that well, didn't I? And then I think Luxembourg is number 2 in the running order, and that's a French title, so you know that's gonna be a tricky one. 100%. You can hear the mic stand get knocked over. Yeah. Now that you mention it, I seem to recall that, but I don't mind. You know, song is too much of a banger.
Et maintenant, mesdames et messieurs, le moment est venu d'écouter la première chanson de l'Eurovision.
Why is Ellen typing about Sonntag hype? No, we're not hyping up Sonntag. Please, let's not. Lee Fern, thank you so much. Wow, so many super chats dropping in today. The first song is gonna come up, but I'm just reading Lee Fern's comments first. Started watching season 2 and I really do enjoy the lives. Here's hoping Yorkshire gets the stage contest again in the future, but I doubt it. Thank you for joining us. Happy that you're enjoying sticking around and watching the season of Watchalongs. We've got plenty to go as well. Maybe one day we can get the contest back to Yorkshire. Maybe one day. And of course I had wrong with the pronunciation. Apparently it's pronounced Bem Bom. However, what is the group called? Because I heard this little commentator in my ear saying Doce. Surely they're not called Doce. Surely not. Someone can pronounce guide me on that one as well. But okay, Bem Bom. There you go. By Doce, 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 Doce. DOC. Oh my god. More super chats. That's crazy. Sonntag hype? No! Thank you for the super chat, but no. Let's focus on Portugal, song number 1. Let me know if the audio is okay. Luis Duarte, looking dapper. This is a fun opener. Let's enjoy it. Portugal, song number 1.
De dirigent is Luis Duarte, een jongeman van vooraan in de 40. Portugal, 4 meisjes op het voorplan. Uitgedust als musketiers.
Well, we're off and running. I think that's a wonderful opener to the show. Great amount of energy, catchy chorus, very engaging performance, you know. It's straight to the point, it's enjoyable. Now, we're heading on to Luxembourg with a title for the ages. I have not... Let's see if they... Do they type it somewhere here? Maybe they don't. Let's see if the commentator here can pronounce it. Let's take a look here. Oh my god, why are these sounds coming all the time? Oh my lord! Ellibod, you need to stop. I feel guilty. Can't be a super chat party without me. Keep the content coming, Groot. And yes, Sonntag hype. You have to stop with the Sonntag hype, but oh my lord. I'm paying my rent this month, apparently. Thank you everyone for being incredibly generous. And Ellibod, that is just ridiculous. You need to hold on to your money. Like, I don't... Imagine how much money you'd have if you hadn't done all of these. Just for you, I'll try to pronounce this French title for song number 2. Cours, après temps. Let's move on to song number 2. Alright?
And singing the entry for Luxembourg, Svetlana.
Svetlana, easier to pronounce that.
Daar komt Svetlana.
Here we go, song number 2.
Ik nog vertellen over de orkestleider dat hij spektakels dirigeert in de Olympia, het festival van Midem en zo.
Après le temps, cours après l'argent, cours sans t'arrêter, tu veux gagner. Cours après la gloire, va vers la victoire. Cours sans regarder ceux qui sont tombés. Cours après le temps. Si je dois courir tout le temps, après l'argent, à quoi me servira l'argent? Et le temps, comment l'attraper? Si je ne le vois pas passer, après la gloire, ce n'est pas très glorieux la gloire. Vers la victoire, ça disparaît dans les miroirs, sans regarder. Et souvent pour y arriver, tu n'oses plus te regarder. De cœur en cœur, cours vers le bonheur. Il y a trop d'amour pour vivre un amour. Cours sans te soucier du mal que tu fais. Il faut être fou pour vivre à genoux. Je n'ai pas le cœur assez fort pour pouvoir battre des records. Et même s'il est un peu trop grand, un seul amour y tient dedans. Je n'ai jamais connu la haine, je ne sais pas faire de la peine. Et s'il existe d'autres fous, ils me donnent rendez-vous. La 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 la. Toi, tu veux gagner, moi je vais aimer.
Huh. Well, you tried. That was not for me. I'm sorry. Some pretty songwriting in there, but I just did not enjoy listening to that. Performance felt a bit off and not particularly exciting for me either. I don't know. Thanks for coming around. Hopefully some people liked it. I feel like there is absolutely an audience for it, but I just could not but listen to that. I'm sorry. That's just me. We're moving on to Norway. Speaking of pretty, this is a pretty ballad. Imagine or not, we got Jahn Teigen and Anita Skorgan, which are like two Eurovision related artists that I've really disliked pretty much all of their entries. And for some reason they come together, sing a ballad, and I like it. I don't know why this ringing sound is coming up in my head again. Tony is at it with an incredible generous donation. Didn't you donated last week as well, Tony? Hold on to your money. Thank you, Tony, for being overly generous, and you say thanks for a great watch along. So far so good, I suppose. Thank you very much, Tony. Very nice of you. Very nice of you. Yeah. This is the best entry for both Jahn and Anita, in my opinion. A pretty ballad.
Song for Norway, Jahn Teigen and Anita Skorgan.
Adieu.
Sigurd Jansen, de dirigent, heeft al enkele malen de prijs van Radio Noordring gehaald.
Si meg, hva betyr adjø? Det bare trist, noe som sårer deg? Tro meg, vi kan ta adjø, ikke sånn som sist, da jeg gikk fra deg. Jeg vil alltid huske deg som en venn, om vi aldri mer ses igjen. Vi har våra minnen, de vill aldrig dö. Nå är tiden inne till att säga adjö. Si mig, vad betyder adjö? Kan det ha værdi om alt er forbi? Tro mig, vi skal ta adjø, vise kærlighet om vi skilles helt. Jeg vil alltid huske deg som en venn, om vi aldrig mer ses igen. Vi har våra minnen, de vill aldrig dö. Nå är tiden inne till att säga adjö. Adjö.
It's very intimate, very sweet. I like it, you know? It's nicely presented as well. It kind of stands out with them just being the two of them kind of connected in the moment. And we're basically just a fly on the wall, all of us. And it's pretty in terms of writing as well. I like it. I think that's a good one for Norway. And a surprisingly good effort from Jahn and Anita, who have sent some of, if I'm completely frank, some of my least favorite songs in Eurovision of all time. I'll say it that much. Jahn is, of course, well, both of them are actually returning in the next Watchalong as well, with Doce. Look forward to that. We got the UK coming up next. Let's see, UK 1982. I feel like a lot of these songs go into one for me, but yes, this is Bardo. One Step Further, I think it's called. This is very upbeat. It's a lot. It's quite intense, very hectic, very ambitious at the same time. So, see what you make of it. The UK were very much in the era of sending similarly upbeat pop songs. You know, it's within the same vein as Love Enough for Two, Making Your Mind Up, and then we've got Never Giving Up, Love Games, like all of these songs. They kind of melt into one, and I never can distinguish which one competed in which year for me. But One Step Further today. Let me know what you think of it. Song number 4. Ronnie is here. No umbrella this time. Got a freaking stethoscope instead. Why not?
En door Alvin Stardust ook. De orkestleider is natuurlijk de dirigent van het BBC-orkest, Ronnie Hazelhurst.
You to prefer
There we are. You know, for me, I mean, the song is so high in energy, and for me, for my ears, it's a fun song, but it's just performed, like, this performance is so kind of shrieking in a lot of the sounds. Like, the orchestration is quite poor, the tambourine is definitely added and just pierces through everything. Her vocal performance in particular, like, just pierces through everything. I think he sounds pretty good in this performance, but, like, instrumentally, I feel like this song actually has something, and the actual songwriting of it could be fun. I saw some people mention the studio cut being good, so I don't recall ever listening to it, to be honest. I've always just listened to this performance, but I should definitely give that a go, because I feel like there is a song in there for sure. But the performance it's a bit rough around the edges, I would say. Neko with Hani next up. This is a fun one. I'm quite excited to return to this one. It's obviously not that long ago since I made my 1982 ranking video, so I watched all of these performances then, of course. And I really warmed up to Hani, just when I look back on this year, so I'm gonna enjoy this one again. Garo Mafian. That's quite the flower you've got there on the jacket, you know? Next show, apparently. Alright, here we go. Next song up. Song number 5.
Peşimden koşanlar, kalbini açanlar, aşkımla coşanlar, hani, hani, yüzüme gülenler, sevgilim diyenler, beni bekleyenler, hani, bu ne biçim işti böyle, konuşulmuyor hiç kimseyle. Sen bir şeyler söylersin kendince, uzaklaşır sessizce. Görmüştüm seni bir, girmiştin yeni bir, çekmiştin aşkıma, hani, hani, yaklaşmak istemiştin, uzaklaşıp gitmiştin, seni ne çok sevmiştim, hani, hani. Sen bu işin sırrını bilmezsin, kolay mı zannedersin, kullanmazsan birkaç tatlı sözcük, kalplere giremezsin, kalplere giremezsin. Hani, 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 hani. Peşimden koşanlar, kalbini açanlar, aşkınla coşanlar, yüzüme gülen, sevgilim diyenler, beni bekleyenler. Hey 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 hey, peşimden koşanlar, kalbini açanlar, aşkımla coşanlar, hani, hani.
There we are. That's honestly quite lovely in my opinion. A very big shame about the audio just cutting all over the place there for the ending. But just great consistent flow of energy in that song, and just keeps developing, you know. I think it's a lovely fun listen. With a very like engaging performance as well. He's so charismatic, and it's just all the time very in your face, I suppose. Wonderful. I think... Did it say Finland was up next? Wait, let me actually double check, because I've got the running order here. Yes, Nuku pommiin! Nuku pommiin! Yes. Infamous little entry here for reasons that some are, of course, familiar with. Let's you all make up your mind what you think of Kojo's song here. Don't know who told him to go into this little setting to sing. I don't know what this clip is. What is he singing about? And here are the flowers. The contrast. Oh! Here he looks very... Ah, there we go. Crack a smile for us, Kojo. And some moves. Oh my... The dude second to the right with the glasses and the... Oh, that is... My man. My man. Why is it infamous? It's Result. One of many for Finland. Ossi is here anyway. Kojo is here. Let's listen to Nuku pommiin.
Het is ook hij die bijvoorbeeld La Rose d'Or van Montreux gevonden heeft in 1965. Laten we even luisteren nu.
Jos joku nakkaa ydinkakkaa kohta tänne Eurooppaan, niin mitä haastat, kun kaikki saastat, sieltä kasvoillemme saamme. Jos joku viskaa pommin niskaan, niin sä tuskin huomaatkaan. Nuku pommi, pommi, nuku pommi, niin on helpompaa. Nuku pommi, nuku pommi, nuku pommi, se rauhoittaa. Liian kauan haaviilen, nukuitalla sai vaihden. Tukkasi rastat vaan, käy neuvottelemaan. Sä nukut pommiin, pommiin, nukut pommiin, niin on helpompaa. Nukut pommiin, nukut pommiin, nukut pommiin, se rauhoittaa. Nyt jengi istuu, osallistuu neuvottelun seurantaan. Tieteen aivot ja toisten raivot punoo salajuoniaan. Jos et sä herää tällä erää, niin et herää ollenkaan. Nuku pommiin, pommiin, nuku pommiin, niin on helpompaa. Nuku pommiin, nuku pommiin, nuku pommiin, se rauhoittaa. Pommiin, pommiin, nuku pommiin, niin on helpompaa. Nuku pommiin, nuku pommiin, nuku pommiin. Se rauhoittaa.
I mean, it's just straight up crazy for so many reasons, but you gotta just admire some aspects of it. Look, some of the lads in the audience there, they were not impressed with that. But you know, I can kind of appreciate many aspects of it. It obviously wants to present a very important message. And I think it does, you know, it just grabs a lot of attention and you won't forget about it, that's for sure. It's all out engagement in a fascinating way. And if you find it terrible, I completely get it. This is not something that I would return to either. It's kind of in the same, just like Emo Bear writes, you said push the button is very underrated. But it is a bit similar to like push the button. It feels, you know, it's, yeah, you know, it has the same kind of approach to it. But that was Nuku pommiin. I actually really appreciate the fact that they maintain, like, when you throw a guitar solo into a song in Eurovision, you usually keep it very short. This one was actually allowed to get some time in there, which I appreciate. Nice. Switzerland up next. I think this song is quite nice with a cheerful little performance as well. This one puts a smile on my face. It really does. Amour und temps, which is definitely the correct pronunciation for Switzerland here. And we're on song number 7 then. Let me know what you think of Switzerland here. Good song in my opinion.
Ik hoef maar te noemen Les Oiseaux chanter. Daar was hij ook componist van. En ook een bekende hit Concerto pour Anita.
On peut traverser la mer, voler autour de la terre, courir l'aventure, chercher de l'or. On veut quitter sa patrie, refaire son nez et sa vie. Il nous faut l'amour d'abord. Amour, on t'aime, mieux que nous-mêmes, mieux que l'argent, la politique et les chansons. Et quand bien même tu nous enchaînes, on a le cœur qui bat comme les ailes d'un papillon. On peut croire au fantastique, avoir des goûts éclectiques, penser Rossini ou Travolta. On peut faire de la vitesse, du yoga ou du business. Sans amour ce n'est pas ça. Amour, on t'aime, malgré nous-mêmes. Tu nous balances comme des voiliers aux quatre vents. Et quand bien même tu tiens les rênes, on se sent libre et l'on plane comme des goélands. Amour, on t'aime, malgré nous-mêmes. Tu nous entraînes comme des poissons dans l'océan. Pourtant on aime comme tu nous mènes. C'est un peu fou mais on ne peut vivre autrement. Amour, on t'aime, mieux que nous-mêmes, mieux que l'argent, la politique et les chansons. Amour, on t'aime, amour, on s'aime. On a les yeux tout pleins de rire et de l'ambiance. On a le cœur qui bat comme les ailes d'un papillon.
So what I've found out during this performance, a lot of divisive opinions in the chat during that. You know, I'm charmed by that. I think it's a fun song. I think the verses are really great. They're probably my favorite part of the song. But the chorus is still, you know, it's catchy. It's upbeat. It puts a smile on my face. And I think she's a wonderful performer. She has a really good connection with the audience, I would say, and really just plays into the warmth, charming qualities of the track. So yeah, I like that, but I understand if it's not your thing. It's not your thing, it's not your thing. Maybe Mono Agapi is your thing, which is the Cypriot song that's coming up next. This is a little bit of a classic. I think this one's very emotionally loaded for sure. We got Anna Vishi's back, or Anna Vishi apparently. It kind of looks like an Indian name, doesn't it? Hello, Anna Vishi. Oh, that's actually quite funny. I'm sure Anna was part of the of the decision of how to present her name there. Anyway, Mono Agapi. This one is a bit on the repetitive side melodically, but it like atmospherically, emotionally, yeah, it's good. Let me know what you think of it.
Auto Stop Sing en toen kreeg zij een 13e plaats met 30 punten. Dat was in 1980. Martin Ford dirigeert het orkest.
Τίποτα δεν μένει, τίποτα δεν ζει. Όλα σβήνουν, χάνονται σαν ήλιος σαν βροχή. Μα πάνω από σένα, πάνω από μένα Πάνω απ' όλα υπάρχει μόνο η αγάπη, μόνο η αγάπη, μόνο η αγάπη. Και εσύ κάθε στιγμή, μόνο η αγάπη, μόνο η αγάπη, μόνο η αγάπη. Και εσύ. Τι είναι η ζωή μας, λίγο αν το σκεφτείς. Θα κλείνες τα μάτια σου, δεν θα θέλεις να δεις. Μα πίσω απ' τα λάθη, τα ανθρώπινα πάθη. Πάνω απ' όλα υπάρχει μόνο η αγάπη, μόνο η αγάπη, μόνο η αγάπη. Και εσύ κάθε στιγμή, μόνο η αγάπη, μόνο η αγάπη, μόνο η αγάπη. Και εσύ, και εσύ. Η ζωή μας περνά κι ό,τι φεύγει πονά, πίσω δεν γυρνά. Κι όμως κάτι μας κρατά. Μόνο η αγάπη, μόνο η αγάπη, μόνο η αγάπη. Και εσύ κάθε στιγμή, μόνο η αγάπη, μόνο η αγάπη, μόνο η αγάπη. Και εσύ. Μόνο η αγάπη, μόνο η αγάπη, μόνο η αγάπη. Και εσύ.
There we are. I hope you're all prepared to have that chorus stuck in your head for the rest of the week, because I will. I actually even had it in my head like before tonight's show, because when I was voting in advance, since I already know my votes in advance, you know, I read the title and the song finds its way in here. It's just stuck. It doesn't leave. I mean, it's obviously helped by the fact that she sings it a lot, but it's a really beautifully put together song, I would say. Just wish there was more variation in it personally. And of course, like the Greek language for me, it is a bit of a cheat code, because I think it sounds gorgeous all the time, you know, and particularly in ballads like this. But we still have 13 years to go for my favorite Greek ballad, but we'll get there. We'll get there. This one's good. Now we got Chips from Sweden. Yes, it's time for Sweden in the Eurovision, and they are going to sing dag efter dag. Yes, and it is a very Swedish song. It's Swedish schlager. And now let's enjoy song number 8 with Anders Berglund. Let's go. Dag efter dag. This one's fun, if you ask me. Maybe you won't, but anyway.
Chips met...
Nu är det något stort på gång. Ja, snart ska någonting hända. Ingenting kan ändra det. Och nu är det för sent att vänta. Lika bra att det är sagt. För du har ändå märkt det. Hur som helst så känns det helt okej. Det är någonting som jag vill säga dig.
we are. Dog after dog from Sweden. It's pretty much the most Swedish entry that Sweden has ever sent. It's Schlager to a T. And I just think it's so funny that, of course, both of them will return in 3 years, competing against each other. Both of them doing quite well as well. If you know, you know. But yeah, that's one of the Swedish songs from this time that I really, really enjoy. You know, the previous few years have not been a good hunting ground for Sweden. We've got like me personally, I like Satellite, you know that. But all of the other ones I haven't really been that excited about. We got Beatles, we got Det blir alltid värre framåt natten, Just nu, Fånga din dröm. Now Sweden are starting to send Schlager instead. And that's where the sky awakens, you know. Let's see, what country did it say here? Wait, no! No! No, it's time! Ay, 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 ay. We're gonna listen to the mess of all messes. It is time for the Sonntag hype, I suppose. Oh, he looks absolutely livid with himself in performance. She looks a bit more restrained, sorry. That will change when they start skipping around on stage. Are we ready for the Sunday anthem? Embrace yourselves. Here we go.
Heute ist Sonntag, ein kleiner Sonntag, ein feiner Sonntag, so könnte es immer bleiben. Jeden Sonntag vergeht der Sonntag wie immer viel zu schnell.
Jeden Sonntag bin ich alleine bei mir zu Hause auf meiner kleinen Insel. Und am Sonntag fühle ich mich immer wie Freitag und Robinson. Am Sonntag brauche ich ein wenig Zeit für mich. Ein bisschen Ruhe nur, keine Haft, keine Ruhe.
Sonnensonntag auf Regen, Sonntag an jedem Sonntag fühle ich mich wunderbar.
Denn Sonntagmorgen bis Sonntagabend liege ich in meinem Himmelbett.
Jeder Sonntag beginnt mit Montag wird schön, am Mittwoch und dauert dann bis Freitag.
Und der Samstag ist fast schon Sonntag, da geht's erst richtig los. Am Sonntag brauche ich ein wenig Zeit für mich, ein bisschen Ruhe nur, keine Hast, keine Ruhe. Oh, 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 Sonntag, ich mag Sonntag, schon die ganze Woche, da warte ich auf Sonntag, Sonntag, so ein Sonnentag, bringt mich wieder richtig in Schwung. Sonntag, ich mag Sonntag, jeden Sonntag freu ich mich schon auf den nächsten Sonntag, so ein Sonnentag, hat so etwas Schönes an sich. Am Sonntag brauche ich ein wenig Zeit für mich, ein bisschen Ruhe nur, keine Hass, keine Ruhe. Oh, 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 Sonntag, ich mag Sonntag, schon die ganze Woche, da warte ich auf Sonntag, Sonntag, so ein Sonnentag, bringt mich wieder richtig in Schwung. Sonntag, ich mag Sonntag, jeden Sonntag freu ich mich schon auf den nächsten Sonntag, so ein Sonnentag, hat so etwas Schönes an sich. Sonntag, so ein Sonnentag, hat so etwas Schönes an sich. Sonntag, so ein Sonnentag, hat so etwas Schönes an sich.
Thank you, Austria, for sending us your mess. That was Sonntag. The lady at the bottom there. Sorry, we gotta jump back because I feel like I found. Yeah, lady at the bottom. Yeah, you and we're kind of in the same boat. The guy at the very middle of the screen right now, he looks absolutely delighted with what he just witnessed. Good for him. Good for him. Me and the lady at the bottom grabbing her eye. Yeah. You and I. Oh Lord. Let's move on. What's going on? They're pointing at each other. Oh, Belgium. Belgium did exceptionally well. Well, exceptional, but Belgium did quite well this year. Whether that was warranted or not, I'll leave up to you. I think this one is fine. I'm not super excited about it myself, but I know a few people who really love this one, so there's definitely something in here. I definitely have to say. Unironically enjoyed that. Yeah, a lot of people love Sonntag, and a lot of people hate Sonntag. I'm unfortunately for Mess and all of the Sonntag lovers in the latter camp, but that's me. Okay, what are we doing? Why not? Si tu aimes ma musique. Yeah. Wait, is it really one of the girls from Dream Express? I never knew. The more you know. Darren coming with some cool information today. Thank you for sharing that, Darren. Some from Belgium up here now. I guess we're like halfway through the running order already. Crazy. Here we go.
C'est si doux, le matin se lever en musique, ça rend un peu fou, mais le réveil est plus euphorique. Je suis partie pendant toute la journée, et tous tes ennuis s'envolent aussitôt en fumée. C'est ce qu'il y a de plus fantastique. Aussi nous chantons sur toute la surface géographique. Le bonheur se trouve souvent dans une musique, et la bonne humeur, c'est comme une vraiment magique. Si tu aimes ma musique, chante avec moi. Si tu veux danser, personne ne t'empêchera. N'est-elle pas magnifique? Chante pleine voix. Fais qu'elle fasse vibrer le monde tout entier. Si tu aimes ma musique, chante avec moi. Si tu veux danser, personne ne t'empêchera. N'était pas magnifique? Chante pleine voix. Fais qu'elle fasse vibrer le monde tout entier.
It really is such a curious entry in so many ways. Like a lot of people said in the chat during that performance as well, like, for me, the verses are chef's kiss, you know. They're so great. They're really suspenseful, really puts out the drama in the track very nicely. And then the choruses come along and they just throw everything out the window. And I don't like the choruses of this song. I'm a sucker for the depressing, the melodramatic, the gritty, hard-hitting stuff, and then someone sings that joyous piece in combination with those verses that, you know, kind of promise something else. It is what it is. Now, Elle, sung by Lucia, I think, right? I think. This is... Are you ready for some tango? This is one of my, like, just a song that I am so weak for. I love many things about what we're gonna listen to now. This is yeah. You gotta love Spain in Eurovision sometimes, especially when they send songs like this. Hopefully you enjoy as well. This is a banger.
Miguel Angel Varona, verbonden aan het orkest van de radio en televisie in Spanje. Lucia.
Divertir y tomarnos una copa. Él es igual que un perro fiel, pero te prefiero a ti, aunque digan que estoy loca. Él es parte de hombre serio, tú te lo tomas a risa. Él pretende ser mi dueño, tú me llamas y me olvidas, pero te prefiero a ti. Él me perdona porque es un pedazo de buen pan y me trata con paciencia. Sé que no debo ser cruel, que le debo confesar que a mí no me interesa. Él es jefe de hombre serio, tú te lo tomas a risa. Él pretende ser mi dueño, tú me llamas y me olvidas, pero te prefiero a ti. De que ya cambiaré, que le tengo que buscar cuando siente la cabeza. Ven, tengo libre de 8 a 10, luego tengo que estudiar y pensar quién me interesa. Él es jefe de hombre serio, tú te lo tomas a risa. Él pretende ser mi dueño, tú me llamas y me olvidas, pero te prefiero a ti. Él dice que ya cambiaré, que le tengo que buscar cuando siente la cabeza. Ven, tengo libre de 8 a 10, luego tengo que estudiar y pensar quién me interesa. Él es jefe de hombre serio, tú te lo tomas a risa. Él pretende ser mi dueño, tú me llamas y me olvidas, pero te prefiero a ti.
Every single time I'm having the time of my life with that entry. I think this is... It's such like a iconic entry in so many ways. Like 1982 has few highs, but the highs are incredibly high for me anyway. And this is one of those. Like how many other songs like that do we have in Eurovision? Not many. It's so addictive. It really gets me invested, you know? Like the drama in it is just brilliant. So hard-hitting. I'm hooked so much, you know? Next up is Denmark. Let me actually try and remember it. Wait, Denmark 82. It is video. Oh. Do you like some synths? We're gonna get some synths. Whether you think this is a good representation of the synth wave in the 80s, I'll let you be the judge. Oh, that is a frightening stare. Okay. Alright. Denmark. Video. Let's go, Alan. Is everyone wearing a flower on the shirt? I just noticed. Or like on the sports jacket. Anyway, here we go.
LBT
There we are. That's the song from Denmark. You know, the thing is that I think there's something charming within it, but I mean, it's not really substantially complex or anything like that. But there's, I think vocally he's okay. Like he has some moments where you're just like, oh, it's kind of a nice tone to what he's doing, and then the chorus, it sticks in here. It's kind of like Mono y agapi, but a completely different song, but it sticks in here for whatever reason. But at the same time, like I think it's some aspects of it are quite not there, but I don't know. It has some charm to it for me anyway. It's not gonna get points from me or anything like that. Don't get me wrong, but yeah. We got Aska with Halo Halo coming up next. This is for Yugoslavia. Of course, there's only 1 year left until the big one from Yugoslavia is gonna take over the Watchalong stream. But right now we got Aska, this trio, with a wonderful little bouquet with a bunch of Yugoslavian flags down there. How nice. Zvonimir is here, and so are Aska, and now we're gonna listen to Halo Halo.
Aska.
De orkestleider is Zvinomir Skerl, chef d'orchestre van Radio Belgrado.
We got the final post down there. This is not one that excites me, unfortunately. I think, you know, it absolutely has a hook to it that wants to stay with you, but I just feel like it's a bit on the... like it's too subtle in terms of energy. Even though, and then also kind of the backing track is quite monotonous and quite unexciting, for me anyway. Which is the complete opposite to the next song coming up, of course, which is Hora from Israel, which is a huge classic. Like this is, in my book, this is as good as it gets, and like still, it's completely understandable that Israel did not win this year because there was, of course, something else competing as well. But this is, I'm going to be sitting here with the biggest smile on my face ever because this song is, it's fantastic. I think. What is this postcard though? What's going on here? What a lad, though.
in Israël.
All right,
De
here we go.
orkestleider is Roemeen van
I think most people are fans of this one. Maybe there are a few people who don't like it here, but yeah, I think this is incredible. I really do.
Maar in 1975 emigreerde hij naar Israël en daar is hij zeer geveerd, vooral door de Israëlische popzangers.
סביב השדה שאספנו אז אור הארץ נושאת יבולה ואור יפים הם הלילות בכנען טרם השמש עולה עוד רכבת חוצה שם פרדס ירוק חסידה עוד רוגעת מעל ועוד ניסה הערפל בעמק בין הזריחה ועוד נשמע איך בלבבות פועם לו סמר ישן ומחול וגם ההורה ההיא עמהם כל האור עולה כל האור ענן וגם ההורה ההיא עמהם שירה ממלא ליבי לעולם ליי 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 שעזבנו אז אור הארץ נושאת יבולה ואור יפים הם הלילות בגנן טרם השמש עולה וגם ההורה ההיא עמהם כל האור עולה כל האור נדן וגם ההורה ההיא עמהם שירה ממלא ליבי לעולם
It's huge. It's a huge entry in my book. Everything is perfect about it. Like structurally, it just works so effortlessly well. Every section ties into the next perfectly. He's selling this song so well. Like vocally, so brilliant. Really. That is one of the greatest vocal performances. Clearly, you know. He's just head and shoulders above. Like, what did we have just before? We've had Yugoslavia, we've had Denmark, and then this guy just comes and knocks it out of the park, you know? Wonderful choreography. As someone mentioned, the stage being so small is quite unfortunate, considering the type of performance they're going for here. And if you thought that this performance looked good compared to previous efforts, we got Bill here with Jai and Ik, which, you know, I don't want to be rude and say that it's amateur hour, but it's a little bit of that. However, this guy thinks this one is super charming. I will tag along with the choreography and the chorus. I think it's great fun. I really do. It's great fun in a different way to Israel's, but I'm still charmed by this. So let me sit here and enjoy Jai and Ik from the Netherlands. It sure is a curious one.
De groep Harmony zong ook nog een nummer van hem, It's Okay. Dat was in 1978.
Take a listen, huh?
De dirigent is Rogier van Otterlo, die onlangs Dolle van der Linde vervangen heeft in het Metropoolorkest.
Kijk, de zwaluw
zijn weer terug. Hebben een reis achter de rug. En de winter gaat op de vlucht. Jij komt terug. Kijk, de berenboom achter ons huis staat weer in bloei, is weer de bruid. En de bloemen die komen uit. Jij komt terug. Jij en ik hebben elkaar weer gevonden. We blijven voor altijd verbonden. Hoe onze wegen ook gaan. Jij en ik zullen elkaar blijven vinden. Om weer opnieuw te beginnen. Het heeft in de sterren gestaan. Dat we samen naar huis zullen gaan. Kijk, langs iedere weg staat een kruis. Zo is de lange weg naar huis. En jij en ik komen samen thuis. Jij komt terug. Kijk, de zwaluwen hoog in de lucht hebben een reis achter de rug. En net als wij weer op de vlucht. Jij komt terug. Jij en ik hebben elkaar weer gevonden. We blijven voor altijd verbonden. Hoe onze wegen ook gaan. Oh yeah, yeah. Jij en ik zullen elkaar blijven vinden. Om weer opnieuw te beginnen. Het heeft in de sterren gestaan. Dat we samen naar huis moeten. Jij en ik. Langs die verschillende wegen. Komen elkaar toch weer tegen. Daar waar de wereld staat.
Why is he down on the floor? Like, there's so many things going on with this. What is even going on in this entry? Why is he down on the floor bouncing? I don't know. This choreography as well. Jij en ik. It's you know, I think it's so funny. I really do. Like, in a good way. Not in like, oh haha, everything is terrible about it. Like, I'm part of the fun here. I think it's charming. It's like such a nonsense kind of song, but it's just stuck in here, and he's just going down on the floor with his choreography, and he just doesn't get up. He stays down there. Why not? Oh. All right. Ireland up next with their matching suits. Here Today, Gone Tomorrow. I think that's the name of the song, right? Yeah, Here Today, Gone Tomorrow. Indeed. Quite an interesting one, to be honest. But not one of Ireland's strongest in my book. But maybe maybe you think differently. And just like, I think it was Tony who wrote in the chat that the conductor is honestly doing a really good job. Like, all of the focus is on the competition. She just adds the important things. Just like a host should. I agree, she's quite lovely, really. The Duskies then, from Ireland.
Hey baby, tell me please, how can you come back to me as cool as a breeze? You can fool some people with your woven ways and come back to stay. Today, gone tomorrow, one day love, next day sorrow, first you give, then you borrow. Here today, gone tomorrow, baby give me all of your love, or I don't really wanna know. Here today, gone tomorrow, one day love, next day sorrow, first you give, then you borrow. Here today, gone tomorrow, baby give me all of your love, or I don't really wanna know. La 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 la
It is an interesting little one from Ireland there. And one thing that I think definitely, like, okay, it's not really like the kudos to the song for this, but the brass in this track is so good. Like, particularly with this kind of orchestration that it's got, I think this song sounds great in this performance. Like, not all of the songs sounded great from the orchestra in '82, but this one does, I think. And yeah, it's an interesting one. There is... Wait, we're already on the last song. Oh. I'm enjoying myself too much, but this is indeed actually the last song. Germany. Everyone knows this song, and everyone knows that it's quite lovely. Not everyone has to like it, you know. You might think it's horrendous, but you know, that's your thing. It is a timeless little piece that definitely left a mark on the contests, for sure. And of course, you know, it's what's going on with the postcard here? Okay. No, but you know, like, it's definitely become an iconic entry in the history books of Eurovision. No one can shy away from that fact, whether you like the song or not. But yeah, we got Ein bisschen Frieden, the final song of the evening. So let's enjoy the last one as well before we get to the recap, and then we'll open the voting before the recap, and then you have to make sure you get your votes in. Who's gonna win tonight's voting? I don't know. Here we go. This is Nicole. This is Germany, or West Germany, maybe we should call it. I'm kind of intrigued. Let's take a look here. Do they? No, but usually they just say Germany, right? When they introduce. Back in the day in Eurovision as well. Yeah, just German. Alright. Here we go. Final song of the evening. Ein bisschen Frieden.
Enorm veel artiesten in het Duitse taalgebied.
Wie eine Blume am Winterbeginn und so wie ein Feuer im eisigen Wind. Wie eine Puppe, die keiner mehr mag, fühl ich mich an manchen Tag. Dann seh ich die Wolken, die über uns sind, und höre die Schreie der Vögel im Wind. Ich singe aus Angst vor dem Dunkel mein Lied und hoffe, dass nichts geschieht. Ein bisschen Frieden, ein bisschen Sonne für diese Erde, auf der wir wohnen. Ein bisschen Frieden, ein bisschen Freude, ein bisschen Wärme, das wünsch ich mir. Ein bisschen Frieden, ein bisschen Träumen und dass die Menschen nicht so oft weinen. Ein bisschen Frieden, ein bisschen Liebe, dass dich die Hoffnung nie mehr verliert. Ich weiß, meine Lieder, die enden nicht viel. Ich bin nur ein Mädchen, das sagt, was es fühlt. Allein bin ich hilflos, ein Vogel im Wind, der spürt, dass der Sturm beginnt.
You hear from the audience exactly all you need to know about this song's impact. It's gorgeous. I really think so. We're pausing it just a little bit because I want to, of course, mention that I think many things about this song are just so effective. Like, that's the main thing about it. It's effective. It's straight to the point. Everyone gets it. And she's presenting it in a way that you make you... like, she believes in every word she's singing. And we believe, or I believe in her when she's singing it, you know. So beautifully presented. And the thing that just kind of puts it to the next level is that vocal performance, which is just gorgeous, really, from start to finish. Her bright tone on top of that backing track, it's just wonderful. Yeah, a German winner in the history books, of course, and probably, well, arguably, their most famous Eurovision song. Can we call it that? I think we can, can't we? One could make a case for Genghis Khan, maybe, but I think this one's definitely the most famous. In Sweden it is, anyway. Everyone in Sweden knows this one. Maybe it's the same in your country. We've got voting open until 10 p.m. according to Darren. That's 22 minutes. We're going to start with a recap. So let's get straight to it. And again, I thank Ming for putting one together for us. Very, very grateful for that. Make sure you get to groovision.com/vote to get your votes in, or check on the Discord server. Here we go.
ζωή μας περνά κι ό,τι φεύγει πονά, πίσω δεν γυρνά κι όμως κάτι μας κρατά.
Sonntag, Sonntag, so ein Sonnentag, bringt mich wieder richtigen Schwung. Sonntag, ich mag Sonntag, jeden Sonntag freut mich schon auf den nächsten Sonntag. So ein Sonnentag, hat so etwas Schönes an sich. Am Sonntag auf die Welt danser, personne ne t'empêchera d'être pas magnifique. Chante pleine voix, quelqu'un fasse vibrer le mot du La una porque es un pedazo de buen pan y me trata con paciencia. Sé que no debo ser cruel, que le debo confesar que él a mí no me interesa. Él es jefe de hombre serio, tú te lo tomas a risa. Él pretende ser mi dueño, tú me llamas y me olvidas, pero te prefiero a ti. Video, oh video, 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 video. Dès qu'il y en a la tête. Video, video, video. Quand il y a Svetlana, pas trop comme Naben. Hallo, 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 hallo. Dice sreću no jest daleko, desi zaradi. Hallo, 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 hallo. Dobro znam da je tu, da je sam, volim ga ja. עוד רכבת חוצה שם פרדס ירוק, חסידה עוד רוגעת מעל, ועוד ניסה הערפל בעמק בין הסליחה והטעם, וגם ההורה ההיא תימהר, קולה עולה, קולה לא נדם, וגם ההורה ההיא verbonden, hoe onze wegen gaan. Jij en ik zullen elkaar blijven vinden, om weer opnieuw te beginnen. Het heeft in de sterren gestaan, dat we samen naar huis zullen. Oh baby, give me all of your love, oh I don't really wanna know. La 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 Ein bisschen Frieden, ein bisschen Freude, ein bisschen Wärme, das wünsch ich mir. Ein bisschen Frieden, ein bisschen Träumen und dass die Menschen nicht so oft weinen. Ein bisschen Frieden, ein bisschen Liebe, dass dich die Hoffnung nie mehr verliert.
Staan door een artiest.
There we are. Recap done. Make sure you get your votes in on the website. You can also go via the Discord server. It's linked in the description, both of them. So make sure you get your votes in. You have 14 minutes to do so. While we wait for everyone to get their votes in, we will take a look at the interval act from 1982, that I do not remember what it was, but I'm sure I will recognize it when it happens. Ah, we've got the French part now. Yeah, I would also need a card to read from if I got to do the French. I would definitely struggle my way through it. So you're doing a fine job over here. Let's oh yeah, the guy is speaking Flemish or whatever it was as well in the commentary. So I have no idea what anyone is saying at the moment. So what I can say now is just fill out the space. We're talking about random nonsense. Make sure you check out the votes of the Swedish jury later. Varför? Can you explain why? Oh, here we go. Okay.
Bücher ist was Wunderschönes, eine Bilderbuchschönheit, wenn man zum ersten Mal hier ist. Man muss, glaube ich, lange in
I
Europa
suppose
suchen,
the
bis
interval
man
act of
eine
this
so,
year
sagen
is
wir,
a
unverdorbene Landschaft
tourist
findet.
ad.
Gibt es neben Wiesen,
Okay.
wunderschönen kleinen Anwesen, viel Tradition,
Slight
vieles,
disappointment.
was
Slight.
gestern und vorgestern stand. Hier im Bild eines der
I have no idea what you
zahlreich
just tried to say,
Schlösser.
Proper Charlie, because that just looks like absolute nonsense. I understood wah-wah guitar. Groovy. Somehow the theme tune of Emmerdale fits these pictures better. Yeah, I hear the Emmerdale soundtrack as well when I look at this. If I would put the music on mute. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, the interval is a please visit the UK ad. Yeah, kind of. A little bit unfortunate, very underwhelming.
Gleich sehen Sie nun
But-
viele, viele Blumen.
Oh yeah, we now switch to German comment. You're absolutely correct.
Sehr typisch für den Bereich um Harrogate.
Very typical for Harrogate is apparently the flowers. That is what I could understand from that. As you can see, flowers. How wonderful. A little snappy this, don't you think? It's a nice little guitar line. Why not? Oh my, this is the fashion of the 80s, is it? Hopping on at Oakworth station. Yes! We got the sax guy coming in here.
Ein alter Zug, der hier noch durch die Gegend schnauft und den vor allem Kinder gerne fahren.
At least the music's nice. I can watch a little ad for the UK if I've got music like this. You know?
Und jetzt sehen wir ein herrliches Schloss. Wir durften dort ein großes Fest
Wait, they have a
feiern.
castle?
Die BBC kann man
Okay.
essen, eine
Maybe
super
Harrogate. Wait, is that the
Party.
singer from Switzerland?
War in Howard
Or is
Castle.
it just the same
Kommt
haircut?
gerade die Interpreten an vor 2 Tagen.
No, it's the artist. Oh, they were invited to the castle.
Wusste ich noch nicht, ob das
How
alles
lovely.
hier gut klappt.
Sup, man? Ah, yes, it's me. Billy is here. I and Ick, we're gonna party in the castle. Woohoo!
Man hat die Schränke aufgemacht, hat alte Kostüme
Who
herausgenommen.
invited you, huh?
und
I invited
junge
myself, hihi.
Schauspieler gebeten, diese
Good day.
Kostüme anzuziehen, um die Zeit ein bisschen greifbarer zu machen.
What we're doing? We're dressing someone up.
Wurde auch musiziert, alte Musik.
I don't think we got more artist content here. We've got
Punk-Ladies hier.
something
sogar
random
nichts
going on
mit
now instead.
den alten Tönen aus der Vergangenheit anzufangen.
Oh, it's not in Harrogate. Okay.
Viel Bier und
Upsi.
Whisky kam dann ein BBC Super Feuerwerk, das fast eine halbe Stunde gedauert hat.
I don't know why, but my votes from the past few years haven't been shown. Well, there are many voters now, of course, so a lot of people are on the jury list. So you'll have to wait sometimes for a few years because we've got 200 plus voters every time. But make sure you vote while the voting is open because that's the way you gather points in the system, I think. Darren has like a mathematical system to be fair for everyone. So,
Tradition ist natürlich an solchen
yeah, that's how it
Bereich
works
zu Hause.
basically.
Wir
Castle Howard in
die
York, not too far away.
Volksfeste
Okay.
sehen und
Then
die
I'm caught up on
Popkünstler aus
the
18
context
Ländern
here.
spielten und musizierten dann. Die Kollegen von der BBC waren dann auch nicht mehr so fernsehaktiv, um das noch aufzuzeichnen.
Over 500 people on the
Sonst
jury
gibt's auf der
shortlist,
Bühne
yeah,
jetzt sicherlich
exactly.
hoffentlich auch einen
It is what it
Knaller,
is.
einen Sieger und darum bemühen sich jetzt. Ja,
Okay, we're finally done with that. Can we have an actual interval act? Do you think they've invested in that?
mag sein.
Would be nice. Would be very nice.
Jan Lehmann
Ladies
uns nun erklären, wie die Punktvorgabe vor sich geht?
Maybe not. Okay, we've got votes coming on then. So people said I should check the votes from Austria, I think, and from Sweden.
Die Punkte, die von
I think those were the ones mentioned. Mention it again. Which countries we should check out in the voting, if you know any that are funny, or if there's something exciting happening in some of them. Because we've got 7 minutes here before our voting closes, so we'll fill out this time with
der Reihenfolge statt.
just checking random things about the voting. But first I want to hear from Mr. Neff. Mr. Neff. Mr. Neff. Help, please. Allora. Mr. Neff, allora. Yeah, we need to mention every single number in French. Sweden and Austria are after each other, and both are great. Yes, okay, that's lovely.
Sie sehen nun gleich,
Should be somewhere in the middle of the voting done.
er ist der
Mr. Neff!
Er ist immer dabei, er ist Generalsekretär der EBU und überwacht den gesamten Abspielungsvorgang. Der Generalsekretär fungiert auch als Schiedsrichter bei Unstimmigkeiten. Die Jury, die nun aufgerufen wird, sitzt in dem jeweiligen Teilnehmerland. Man darf für das eigene Land nicht stimmen. Die deutsche
Yes, Mr. Neff will certainly stop you if the scoring is incorrect on the scoreboard.
genommen. Frank Neff hat
On
noch
we
eine
go.
Zauberkiste, wenn eine Telefonleitung ausfällt, könnte er auch via Funk
Hello,
versuchen,
Portugal!
etwas zu erreichen, aber
Can
nur
this
wird
German guy stop
Portugal
talking now,
aufgerufen.
please? Oh my.
Ireland, 1 point.
How could anyone hear that?
Irlande, 1 point.
Switzerland, 2 points.
Which country?
Switzerland,
Switzerland,
2
okay.
points. Suisse, 2 points.
Denmark, 3 points.
Denmark, 3
With a
points.
static sound effect on top of it as
3
well.
points.
United Kingdom, 4 points.
United Kingdom, 4 points. Royaume-Uni, 4 points.
Cyprus, 5 points.
Cyprus, 5 points. Chypre, 5 points.
Luxembourg, 6 points.
Luxembourg, 6 points. Luxembourg, 6 points.
Portugal has to vote for Spain, right?
7 points.
Or is that just assumption? Sweden, 7 points
Suède,
from
7
Portugal.
points.
Belgium, 8 points.
Belgium, 8 points. Belgique, 8 points.
Israel, 10 points.
Are they really not going to give anything to Spain?
Israel,
From Portugal.
10 points. Israel, 10 points.
Shake my
And
head.
Germany, 12 points.
They even gave
And
3 points to
Germany,
video
12
video.
points. Allemagne,
All right.
Ein ganz gutes Zeichen.
Germany with the first up. Okay. Sweden up next in voting here.
Germany, 12 points.
Germany with another 12 there.
Germany, 12
Oh, how
points.
happy we are!
Allemagne, 12 points.
And that completes the points for the Cyprus.
Wait, did I lose the connection to the stream?
Good night, and thank you
Please
very much
let me know that it's still
indeed.
working, because it
Well,
says
there's no doubt
chat
about who's in the lead
disconnected.
at the moment. It's certainly Germany. How's everybody else doing? Israel at 46,
No,
I think,
Netherlands on
is second,
0.
and
Excuse me.
I think the United Kingdom is
Denmark
third.
haven't gotten any points
right,
since Portugal
let us
voted.
continue
All right.
and call up Sweden. Good
Sweden,
evening,
let's vote for
Sweden.
Netherlands.
Please, may we have
Come
your
on.
votes?
Hello, lovely Jan. Good
Hello.
evening, Harrogate. Stockholm calling. Here are the results of the Swedish jury. Denmark, 1 point.
Denmark, 1 point. Denmark, 1 point.
It was off for a while, but it's back now.
Switzerland.
Okay. Okay.
2 points.
Okay.
Switzerland,
Good, good.
2 points.
Like for a second.
Suisse,
All right.
2 points.
Netherlands, 3 points.
Sweden, know what's up.
Netherlands,
Annie.
Netherlands, 3 points.
Oh, look at him. Oh, he's
Pays-Bas,
delighted.
Norway, 4 points.
Norway,
Still not gonna vote for
4
Finland,
points.
unfortunately, for
Norvège,
them.
4 points.
Ireland, 5 points.
Ireland, 5 points. Irlande, 5 points.
Portugal, 6 points.
Portugal, 6 points. Portugal, 6 points.
Belgium, 7 points.
Belgium, 7 points. Belgique,
Belgium up in
7
second
points.
place with that, right?
Germany, 8 points.
Germany, 8 points. Allemagne, 8 points.
Israel, 10 points.
Uh-huh.
Israel, 10 points. Israel, 10
I've had it a
points.
little bit
And
spoiled
finally,
by Sanel in the chat.
Yugoslavia,
There we
12
are.
points.
And finally,
Oh, look at them.
12 points. Yugoslavia, 12 points.
And
Ah,
then
that's
you
cute.
can complete the points of
That's
the
cute.
Swedish jury. Good
As
night
if
to
Sweden
you all.
ever votes for
Thank you
Finland
very
anyways,
much
why would they
indeed.
start
Good
now?
Führen mit
Excuse me, can we go back to 2023 when Sweden maxed out their points to cha-cha-cha and got
die Arme
this
zusammen.
much in return?
Fast. Spanien hat uns immer die meisten
Naughty,
Punkte
naughty.
gegeben, die wenigsten Norwegen und
Last chance to
Österreich,
vote,
aber
indeed.
nur
1 more minute, you have to vote.
Austrian jury.
Let's get to the Austrian jury here, Nada.
Germany, 1 point.
Oh!
Germany.
Not
1
impressed.
point. Allemagne, 1 point.
Luxembourg, 2 points.
Luxembourg.
I think
2
someone
points.
said that was the only
Luxembourg,
interesting
2
part about the
points.
German vote, but still,
Turkey,
an intriguing one to see,
Turkey,
to notice.
3 points. Turkey, 3 points.
Let's put some points on the Turkey.
4 points.
Belgium, 4 points.
Is it a good moment for me to notice there's no
4
Greece this year?
Cyprus,
It's sad.
5 points.
Groot, how do I vote?
Cyprus,
Andy,
5 points. Chypre, 5 points.
surely you know how to vote, Andy. It's been the same
Norway, 6 points.
all the time. You
Norvège,
go on the
6
website,
points.
Israel,
and then you vote, and you vote accordingly to what I tell you to vote for. You give 12 points to the Netherlands.
8 points.
Sweden,
You give 10
8
points to
Suède, 8 points.
Switzerland,
um,
10 points.
Switzerland.
it doesn't matter.
10
You just give 12 points to
Swiss,
Netherlands. You can
10
also give
points.
10 points to Netherlands,
Kingdom,
and 8
12
points to
points.
Netherlands, and 7. Did the UK get a 12?
United Kingdom, 12 points. Wyoming.
They don't even
12
celebrate.
points.
And that completes the points of the Austrian jury. Good night, Harrogate.
Très
Good night, thank you
intéressant.
very much
Österreich.
Now we go to Belgium. Belgium, good evening. Have you your votes, please?
Have you your votes,
Ici
please?
Bruxelles, voici les résultats du jury belge. Yougoslavie, 1 point.
Yugoslavie, 1 point.
They're up on
Yugoslavia,
18 and 12 of them
1
came from
point.
Sweden. Quite intriguing.
Norvège, 2 points.
Norvège, 2 points. Norway, 2 points.
Chypre, 3 points.
Chypre, 3 points. Cyprus,
Cyprus are kind of
3
flying the
points.
flag for Greece this year either
Espagne,
way, so
4
you know.
points.
Espagne, 4 points. Spain, 4 points.
La Suède, 5 points.
La Suède, 5 points. Sweden, 5 points.
Autriche, 6 points.
What does
Autriche,
cats have to
6
do with
points.
pigeons? What?
Austria,
I don't get the
6
question.
points.
Israël, 7 points.
Israël, 7 points. Israel, 7 points.
Luxembourg, 8 points.
Luxembourg, 8 points. Luxembourg, 8 points.
L'Allemagne, 10 points.
L'Allemagne, 10 points. Germany,
You guys, I
10
think Finland
points.
will win.
Et la Suisse, 12 points.
Ah, it's looking bleak now that they didn't get a
12
12 from
points.
Belgium, you know.
Switzerland, 12 points.
Ceci termine le vote du jury belge. Bonsoir.
How many points? I'm
Bonsoir,
gonna
Belge,
check here
Merci bien.
because I want to see.
Danish jury.
Does anyone else vote for Netherlands?
Het is toegang.
May we call you
Look
in
at the
for your
score for
votes,
Germany.
please?
Sweden is the only country to have voted for the Netherlands. Unless Germany gives a point or something to the Netherlands, Sweden is the only country who knew what was up. I'm just saying. Or knew what wasn't up, I suppose.
United Kingdom, 1 point.
United Kingdom, 1 point. Royaume-Uni, 1 point.
Cyprus did well this year. I've never actually reflected on that.
Sweden, 2 points.
Very well.
Suède, 2 points.
Ireland,
Who else
3
did well
points.
here?
Ireland, 3 points. Irlande, 3 points.
Belgium, 4 points.
Belgium,
Belgium
4
was
points.
really only-
Belgique, 4 points.
Belgium were very close to
Netherlands,
finishing second.
5 points.
Wow.
Netherlands, 5
Oh,
points.
the
Pays-Bas,
Germans.
5 points.
Cyprus, 6
Sweden
points.
and Germany
Cyprus, 6
digging the
points.
Yannick.
Chypre, 6 points.
Spain, 7 points.
Spain, 7 points. Espagne, 7 points.
Luxembourg,
Hopefully
8
Darren
points.
has closed the voting because
Luxembourg,
we've got no
8
show
points.
left at this point.
Luxembourg, 8 points.
Norway, 10 points.
Ooh,
Norway, 10 points.
congratulations,
Norvège,
Jahn.
10 points.
Switzerland really not
And
getting anything from
Israel,
Germany.
12 points.
Huh? They're not going to put together the...
Israel, 12 points. Israel, 12 points.
And this
There you are, that's the final scoreboard in real life, in case you wanted to know. However, that is completely irrelevant to my eyes, because what we're going to shift all of our focus to is the scoreboard from us, like in our little universe, you know? Because I saw just this moment that my Discord page got a notification from the one, from the only, Mr. Darren Smith. Darren, do we have a result? Darren?
Good evening, Groot. I can confirm that we have a result for Eurovision 1982. Tonight, 252 people have voted. We've had 14 new voters. They came from Argentina, Cyprus, Germany, Denmark, Finland, France, Greece, Netherlands, Poland, Portugal, the United Kingdom, Wales, and our first ever 2 voters from New Zealand. We've also had 188 people leave -3 points, and we've had 103 predictions. So now it's time to go Grooty.
Thank you very much, Darren. I will. Not a new record in terms of voting numbers tonight, but still a huge number, of course. 252 and 14 new voters. The community just keeps expanding and expanding. Welcome to Tag Along for the Ride, and so international as well. They come from everywhere, all over the globe. We had South America, we had Europe, we had Oceania. How do you say? Oceania or Oceania? What do you say? Oceania. I don't think I've ever said that word in English. We say Oceanian in Swedish, which sounds very proper. Anyway, whatever. We will now be opening up... Wait, where do I even have the... Oh my, I'm poorly prepared. Where do I have the scoreboard? Here I have the scoreboard. Just a moment, bear with me. I'll actually take these off now because... my ears are starting to hurt. Let me get the chat up on my phone so I can keep an eye on everything that you all say about the voting. Oceania. People are giving me different Oceania, like ocean and then Oceania. People are giving me different instructions on how to say it. Maybe it's not so easy to say then, huh? Okay, let's see here. I just want to get the stream up on my phone so I can keep an eye on the chat. There we go. 158 people live right now, it looks like. We're moving on to this page. Need to make sure that Oceania, someone says. This became quite the quite the discussion, isn't it? There we go. Here's the scoreboard anyway. We'll shift focus to our voting instead. We'll drop the continent down there in the east and we'll move to starting the voting. Fami, question mark, is our first voter. These are the first points. I feel like Famicom guy is usually the first to vote. He's just, immediately putting the votes in, I suppose. We got Spain with a 10 here, and the first 12 of the night goes to Nuku pommiin. Finland's gotten 12 more points than they did in real life after just one voter. How wonderful. Adams Sai, like for Cyprus, I suppose. From Cyprus, welcome. First time voter, happy to have you with us. Let's see where your Cypriot points end up. The 12 going to Belgium, puts them up towards the top of the list there. And Spain, our leader now instead, with 2 10s. Lee 44 will vote next up here. These are the first points coming in. 8 points to Norway. 10 points to Sweden, going to the top half there. And a 12 for Israel, going up to second. Nothing for Spain there, which puts Spain, Israel, and Germany quite close together for our top 3, with Belgium and Norway in the top 5 at the moment. Annie N. Last was on the jury in 1979. That kind of just shows you that you have to wait a few years before you're back on the jury, even though you might vote every time, 10 points for Israel here, and a 12 for Germany, which puts them up in the lead. There we are. Landed in Dubai before a connecting flight to Johannesburg. Couldn't watch tonight, but dropped in to say hi and watch a bit of voting. Happy to have you with us, Simon, and enjoy Johannesburg. Such a cool destination. I'm jealous. I really am. Matt Adams here, 10 points to Spain, and a 12 going to Germany. Back up in the lead they go. Spain, Israel, Belgium, and Sweden now the top 5. Next up is 12 Austrian Sonntag points go to. Absolute madness. Everyone's already off the mark as well on scoreboard. Lovely. 8 points to Turkey, 10 points to Spain, and the 12 going to Germany. So no points to Sonntag from the Sonntag points. So that's interesting, you know. Germany up in the lead again. Israel falling a bit behind here early on. They're not really keeping up with the top two, as I thought they would. But maybe, you know, we've got a lot of voters to go. El Emon is the next voter. There's a little Spain reference there. And Portugal with a 12 going up to the top 5 there. Belgium and Turkey currently tied for that 5th place. We've got It's Me Adrian to vote next. These are the first points. Norway going to the top half there. Switzerland going to the top half there with an 8. 10 points to Portugal. Up into 3rd they go. And a 12 to Spain. Spain really hanging in there with Germany. And Israel falling. Well, after Johannesburg, I'm catching another flight to Port Elizabeth. Quite the globetrotter, aren't you? Start calling you Pitbull. Gabriel Rebra, 80, first-time voter. Happy to have you with us, Gabriel. Let's see what your favorite song of the night was. Good pick. Yeah, I think Israel needs to be up there, you know. I do not like seeing it further away from the top of the scoreboard personally. So it's up in the top 3 again, as Vilma will be the next to vote. Spain hanging, like Spain is close to there. Turkey with an 8. 10 points to Germany. And the 12 there goes to Israel again. So Israel up to 3rd. UK last. You're kidding? Well, it's not lost anymore. It's gotten a few points. Still early doors, you know. We've got a lot of people left to vote. But I don't think the UK is going to win. I don't think there's that much excitement about it. Turkey with a 10 here from Yere and Ik. 12 points to Israel. And we've got a 5 to the Netherlands there from Yere as well. Just like in real life from the Germans. I have to say it was worth waking up at 8 a.m. to join in. Thank you for hosting. Oh, that's like the best compliment you can really get. Thank you for joining as well. And good morning to you, I suppose. Very good Eurovision year is voting. And the UK moving 9 places, I feel. Or 8 or something like that. With a 12 there. Rolf NL, 1 step further in the Pret ranking, I hope. We'll see. We'll see how it goes for you in the predictions. We've got an 8 for Belgium there. A 10 for Cyprus, up in the top 5 they go, and the 12 to Israel. So Israel is definitely caught up now towards the top of the scoreboard. I was a bit surprised there early on when it started dropping down and like wasn't really catching with the top for once there. But oh, I know what Elibod is going to vote for. Sonntag is currently in last place, but here he is, Mr. Elibod man. There it is. Absolute madness. Austria really appreciate you there, Elibod. I can't believe they were actually in last place. I thought the Sonntag hype would be greater than that, but Elibod does his part. We've got Vandelay. Is it like a video reference? Denmark getting a 10, so I assume so. And a Spain with a 12. And nothing for Germany. Euro Vince, also a first-time voter. Happy to have you with us here. 8 points to Germany, 10 points to Norway, and the 12 to Israel. Israel very close to Spain there now in the battle for second. Groot back in 82. Michael Jackson released Thriller, but Prince was still better. All right, whatever you say. I don't really have much information about 1982 as a year in music that much. I'm sure there were a lot of great songs released. Rock and Roll Kids here, some points for Luxembourg, which they needed, and Portugal with a 12 going up to the top 5 there. Should I just quickly Google as we go on to Dr. Yama, also a first-time voter from Finland here. Let's see what you voted for as I Google songs released in 82, and I'll tell you what my favorite one is. 10 points to Israel there, and a 12 to Cyprus. Again, nothing for Germany. That could, kind of spice things up on the scoring here. Songs released in 82. Oh, Iran is from 82. That's a classic. Alexander Pag Els. Oh, that's good stuff. Good stuff. 10 points for Germany there. A 12 for Spain. There we are. And you look at that, like Spain is only 9 points behind Germany. And we're 19 voters in. Duran Duran released Hungry Like the Wolf in 82. Gloria by Laura Branigan, classic. Oh, this is fun to look at. Sorry, I should pay attention to Jon Jacobs. Spain is in the lead. Not for longer, but there was a moment when Spain was actually leading. I thought that Germany would have run away with this year. Apparently not. Crazy. AB45, next to vote here. We've got 8 points for Cyprus, 10 points for the UK, up to the top half they go, and a 12 for Germany. Yep. Oh, I have the Tigers from 82. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Duran Duran's Rio album. Yep, exactly. Lucario, winner, not political. Song is just good. Israel, I suppose. 10 points to Cyprus there. And the 12 indeed to Israel. Still in third, only 2 points behind Spain. And now Germany has started to pull away again. Yeah, Israel is, in my opinion as well, an amazing song. Really. Mutsa Matsa from Finland. We got Israel up in second now. Finland doing quite well, you know. It's good to see, I'd say. 10 points to Germany and a 12 to Cyprus, who goes up in fourth. Turkey currently the one rounding out the top 5. El Endil. There are a lot of El references today, I feel. Denmark making 2 positions there. Austria with their Sonntag moving up the scoreboard. Ahead of Jahn. 10 points to Israel and a 12 for Spain. Look at those two together there. 161 and 160. As Trygve from Norway is the 6th time on the jury here for Trygve. These are the first points. We got an 8 for Portugal. I have a 10 for Belgium going to the top half there. And the 12 going to Germany. And in case this might actually be of interest to you, but in the season 1 watch along with the voting session there were of course not that many people voting, and it was quite inaccurate. But we had such a landslide by the top 5. Like, they were so far ahead of the competition in that voting. You can find that information on the website, of course. Philip E2712 with a 12 to the UK. The UK up to the top half again with another 12. Favorite song from 82 is Don't Go by Yazoo. Oh, that's a classic as well. That's a fun one. I didn't do an L reference when my name literally has it in it. Yeah, Elendil did it though. We've got Andrut here from Poland, first time voter, and a 12 to Germany. And Germany are starting to pull away up there now, for sure. We got Jay up next. And Jay votes for these. Belgium and Switzerland having a switcheroo there with Norway and the UK. 8 points to Portugal, 10 points to Israel, and the 12 going to Germany. Look who voted for the entire top 10 there, Jay. You did. Very close battle for 4th, 5th, and 6th there. Of course, you want a top 5 finish in this voting to get into the best of final. Turkey, Cyprus, and Portugal close to each other. 10 points from Al here to Spain, and a 12 for Cyprus, and nothing for Germany. It's kind of interesting, like Germany just, sometimes they don't get anything, you know? But they're still comfortably leading. Al Vision from Spain is the next voter here. 8 points to Switzerland there, going to the top half. 10 for Germany. And a 12 going the way of Spain, who are back up in second. My. Next one to vote is Blue Men Bluen. Few movement there. Norway and Belgium moving up. Yugoslavia overtaking Netherlands. Why is Netherlands lost? No. 10 points to Turkey and a 12 to Israel to go up in second again. But why is my poor Bill in last place? Such a mess. One can say that. Oh, Netherlands with 1 point. Yes. Okay. We got 8 points to Cyprus there. A 10 for Spain. Up in second they go again. And a 12 to Israel, so they go back in second. Someone saved Bill. Oh, some people are trying, but he's really glued to the bottom of the score. There we go. Alice with another 2 for Bill. He was already on the ground, exactly. Yeah. Israel with 8 points there. Portugal with a 10 and the 12 going to Switzerland. First 12 for Switzerland there. Goes up to the top half into 7th place there. Nice one. JC Eurovision fan, next voter. These are the lower points. Luxembourg and Portugal making 1 place each. Ireland making a place there with an 8. 10 points to Sweden, up in the hundreds now. And a 12 going to Germany. Still leading, of course. Favorite song from 1982 is Billie Jean from Michael Jackson. Yeah, it's a classic choice, you know. It's a very good song. I agree. Emir from Turkey gives 8 points to Spain here. A 10 for Norway, who are also up on 100 there. Norway and Sweden really going at it. And another 12 for Germany. I saved Netherlands, guys. For the moment, I really like. I would be very happy if Netherlands does not finish last, but it's looking a bit rough for them. Frank B here, jury number 36. 10 points to Germany, 12 to Netherlands. Could have been. 12 points to Israel there. Back up in second they go. It's not a landslide, you know, which I really appreciate. I'd like to have a little bit of an exciting voting. A little bit of Lichen, parentheses Lichen, with 8 points to Spain, 10 points to Norway, nice one, and the 12 going to Germany, extending the gap at the top. 62 points now in it, which is pretty much the same distance as Spain has down to Cyprus. They have even more than that, actually. Crazy how like separated the top three is. In bißchen Hora. Intriguing. Interesting with a little 1959 callback here in the name. And a 12 to... oh wait, it's like a reference to ein bißchen Frieden, isn't it? Because in bißchen means a little, I think. Anyway, we got Stanislav next up here. Sweden and Belgium having a switcheroo. 8 points to Germany. 10 points to Cyprus, still in fourth, kind of on their own now actually. Portugal and Turkey are battling it out for the 5th place. And Israel with another 12. Next up is Milos K. Oh, Mad World was from 82. Was it really, Charlie? I like Mad World. I think that's a very good song. Milos K here, 10 points to Germany and a 12 to Israel. Yeah, Israel need those to kind of keep up at the top there. Don't You Want Me by Human League, Tainted Love by Soft Cell, yeah, classics. Tainted Love is such an addictive track, really. Is Sonntag a threat to Coco, Strasdas? I'm sure it is. It's currently in 16th place, but I don't know. I don't remember. Where did Coco finish? We got a 12 for Israel anyway. Someone remember where Coco finished in the 78 Watchalong? Someone can maybe look that up, and we'll compare Sonntag's result today with Coco's. Valorin from America with a 10-pointer for Spain and a 12-pointer for Sweden. Is that the first 12 for Sweden? I think so. Darren comes in with the stats here. Tainted Love by Soft Cell was actually 1981. I didn't know, but I mean 81, 82, potato, no. Hani is Taylor, question mark. Okay. 12 points to Germany and nothing for Israel and Spain there. Yeah, it's looking more and more good for Germany here on the scoring. We got Proper Charlie up next to vote. No movement in any of those votes, actually. For the first time in a long time, I would say. 10 points to Denmark, moving ahead of Luxembourg there. And a 12 for Germany. It was the UK's best-selling song of 1981. Well, then it makes sense that you know what year it was. Karen up next to vote from America with 8 points to Israel, a 10 for Turkey, still in 5th there, right ahead of Portugal, and a 12 for Spain. Closely leading into the halfway mark of the jury vote here. Germany having almost 70% of the maximum possible points. I think that's a very good score percentage-wise. Gail McForce is saying adieu to a horrible 2025. Yeah, it's been a rough year for you, Gail. Next year will be better. We all hope. 12 points to Portugal there from Gail. Closing in on Turkey again. Next up we got Ellen loves a bit of cheesy music. Oh, we all know Ellen. We all know. We got 8 points for Germany, 10 points for the UK, and a 12 for Sweden. Moving ahead of Norway there. By the way, Groot, one thing, my name is pronounced like Tyler, not like Taylor. It's still written Taylor, though. That is going to confuse me until I learn. I'm going to try and learn it, but you will have to bear with me. I will struggle with remembering it early on. But I'll try my best. Keep reminding me. Angselo here with a 10 for Germany and a 12 for Cyprus. Cyprus kind of still on their own with 5th in 4th there. I need Yugoslavia and Netherlands to stay 17-18 as they are probably the only predictions I'll get right. Have you not even predicted the winner correctly? Matt, come on. Come on. Vanokas here, 10 points to Portugal and another 12 for Germany. Coco finished 10th. What were we on there, huh? 10th? That's higher than I expected, but okay. Yeah, I think Sonntag will struggle to get that high, but we never know. ESC George, 8 points to Turkey, 10 points to Spain, and a 12 for Germany. More than 100 points ahead of the competition now. And Israel, like, I'm surprised Israel is not doing better than it is. Spain is so close to it. I'm surprised. I think it was doing much better, you know, in the first season of Watchalong. Like, I think Israel 82 was the second highest scoring song of all of the 80s. So that's saying something, I suppose. Adrian W here with Israel and Germany as the top two in his votes. Juror number 52 is James S. We actually put the UK higher than real life. Yeah, with Coco, yeah. Interesting. James S, 8 points to Cyprus, 10 points to Spain, and a 12 for Germany. Because Bad Old Days by Coco is a good song. I mean, I don't mind it that much. Like, it's just funny because of the whole, are they a threat to Coco? Like, that's the funny part of it, you know? I don't mind the song that much, to be honest. Pommiin. Are we getting a 12 for Finland? No, Israel gets it. Yeah, I just, like, looked on the voting like, surely Israel. But with the name, you never know. Can everyone get to 100 points, by the way, in the jury vote? It's looking like it's not looking impossible. You know, a lot of countries are doing, like, getting some numbers here. TP with a 10-pointer for Cyprus there, and a 12-pointer for Israel. Back up in second they go. Just one more year, if we are hypothetically in 82 right now, till one of my all-time favorite songs is released, Uptown Girl by Billy Joel. Missy Lizzy, what a fantastic pick. Uptown Girl is one of my favorite songs of all time as well. There's some curious facts for you. It's so amazing. And the music video as well, you know. Raptag, which is an Austria reference, I can see that. No points for Austria, though. And a 12 for Germany. But yeah, we got Disco Dazin. Is a Finland reference, I suppose, from Darren here. 8 points to Spain, a 10 for Israel. And the 12. My, nothing for Germany from the Daz. Turkey with a 12. I think that was a bit expected, but nothing to Germany. Muy interesante. And from Czechia with an 8-pointer for Spain, a 10-pointer for Germany, and a 12 for Israel. Bill Savik. Oh yeah! Yannick is no longer in last place and actually catching Sonntag. Cecilia, you're breaking my heart if you're not voting for Netherlands. You're shaking my confidence lately. 10 points to Portugal. 12 points to Germany. I can get behind, but nothing for Yannick. Matt Lloyd, first time voter. You know how to introduce yourself on the big stage, Matt. You vote for Bill. Or not. 12 points to Israel. 397 points, so there's more than 100-point gap still, but Israel closing just slightly there with that 12. Schlager Lucas is the next voter, and Lucas knows what's up. Yannick. 10 points to Germany here from Lucas, and 12 to Switzerland. Nice one, goes up to 8th place there then. Alrighty then. Next up is Sanomi Spava, jury number 61. Still got plenty of voters to go, of course. Finland moving 2 places there. We've got a very close battle for, what is that even, 12th place, I think. Israel with a 10, and Germany with a 12. Next up is Arno. Arno from the UK. We got some points for Yugoslavia down there at the bottom. Oh! Arno! Bill is now ahead of Sonntag. 10 points for Denmark as well. Crazy. And a 12 for Germany. Another one. And you know, only 4 countries left to reach 100 points in the jury vote. If all of them can get there before the jury vote is over, that would be really cool, actually. Wieskal gives 8 points to Cyprus. A 10 for Denmark. Denmark's racking up some big points now and again. And a 12 for Germany. Again, nothing for Israel. But it's kind of put a distance down to Spain. We'll see if it'll keep that. We've got Ali Baba Bali here. Don't ask if I should understand that reference, because I don't. But 10 points to Israel and the 12 to Germany. Taking these off now, kind of annoying me. Queenie Qantas is the 65th juror. Sorry, I can't read. And Netherlands making moves. Crazy. It's making more moves. It's up in 15th now. 10 points for Germany and another 12 for Israel. Been on the jury tonight. I'm winning my fight health-wise, and I'm hoping for a McLaren win on Sunday. I'm sorry, Gail, but I gotta support Verstappen. I have to. 5 in a row this season. That would be the most insane comeback ever. I'm sorry, I have to. Neko voice, Hani, with a 12-pointer for Germany there. I see the sneaky 1 point to Sonntag as well, Hani. I see. Nipsu 2025, first time voter from Denmark here. Welcome to Nipsu. We've got a 10-pointer for Germany and a 12 for Israel. There we are. Next up, Glusemars from Portugal. I'm disappointed that people aren't messing with Groot more and pouring points over Sonntag. I mean, I didn't myself, but I expected more from others. Why is that something we're looking for? Glusemars, 12 more points for Turkey there. Turkey's lost touch with Portugal, actually, I just realized. And Cyprus has fallen into the clutches of Portugal. Can we have some epic little battle for the top 5 places here? Maybe even Austria can get there, huh, Adrian? Just noticed that Luxembourg has overtaken Netherlands again. Okay then. 12 points from Mike TV to Germany there. And Sonntag has caught Netherlands as well. There we are. Legel Maurice, next voter. These are the lower points. Portugal moving up to 4th place there now. Spain with an 8. 10 points to Cyprus to go back up in 4th. And the 12 to Germany. 140 points now in the lead. I will mess with Groot by voting for Austria 88. That's amazing. Go ahead, vote for Lisa Mona Lisa. It's iconic. Mainly it's iconic for the low result it scored in our season 1 watch-along, but still. 12 points to Germany here from D. Dot. Another one. Let's hope, because no offense, Groot, but a frustrated Groot is a very fun Groot. Oh well. Okay. Vyacheslav, next up to vote here. I can be a bit frustrated now because Sonntag has overtaken my dear Netherlands. 10 points to Germany and a 12 for Portugal. Very close to Cyprus there again. Love people are just starting to spam Mona Lisa in the chat now. Oh. Mono Jacobi. Okay, 10 points for Israel there and a 12 for Germany. Messing with Groot by voting for Sonntag. Lame. Messing with Groot by voting for Lisa Mona Lisa. Hilarious. Alright. Oh, a peaceful Hora. You know, I don't mean to like knock your name or anything, but for a Swedish person, this is a terrible name. Anyway, 12 points for Germany. But yes, I'm sure your intentions were more cheeky than they ended up being for me reading it. Anyway, we got Tixinia 11 here to be the next voter. 8 points to Cyprus, a 10 for Portugal, and a 12 to Germany. Don't condone troll voting, but I knew many people thought this was a weak year anyway, so it could have been used as a vote filler, but anyway, life goes on. Well, Mukus, first time voter. Happy to have you with us, Mukus. Let's see where your big favorites are. Israel with a 10. And Germany with a 12. Yeah. Messing with Groot by voting for Fernando and Filippo. Perfection. You're all hilarious, huh? Sam W. Next to vote here. 8 points to Sweden. A 10 for Israel. And the 12 to Germany. Look at that as well. Like Luxembourg, Austria, I think both of those are definitely reaching 100 points. And perhaps Netherlands as well. We need a 12 coming soon. Avantime? Question mark. Are you going to give Netherlands a 12? Question mark. 8 points to Norway. 10 points to Israel. 12 points to Turkey. Right. There we are. The question mark gives some parts away, you know. We got L for Lolo. Indeed. Austria and Yugoslavia racking some points at the bottom. I want to see everyone reach 100. That would be cool, actually. 8 points to Sweden, 10 points to Germany, and the 12 for Spain. Long time ago now that Spain got a 12, but there are still 12s in it. And I mean, it has a more than 100-point lead down to Cyprus. So, Sanel, hallo, CPH, Swedish jury says 12 points for Jug. A long name there, but yes. 10 points to Israel and a 12 for Germany. Very close now at the bottom. Yugoslavia has caught up to the Netherlands. Messing with group by voting for clown in the near future. 88 easy Watchalong. Alright. CGGO, first time voter. Nice to have you here with us. We've got a 10 for the UK going top half there. And a 12 for Portugal. Are we going to get that little battle for the top 5 coming here? Because it looks close, you know. They're all in it. Yay, Enik. You have to vote for Netherlands with a name like that. Come on, Yay. Come on. 10 points to Germany. Damn it! Anyway, 12 points to Turkey. I approve of that as well, but you got my hopes up with the name, you know? It's so close. Mihailo from Serbia will be our next voter. German number 83. That's how far into it we are. Spain with 8. Germany with 10. This Germany's like they've wrapped it up really. Cyprus with a 12 there. And now let's take a look. Germany has scored 76.31% of the maximum possible points. That is a massive, massive result. We got Mysterios here with a cheeky Sonntag reference. Voting for Netherlands. 10 points to Israel and the 12 to Spain. How about we all mess with group by voting for what we like? No, surely that's not allowed. Huh? Colin from Ireland. Let's see what you voted for. No movement so far on the scoreboard. 8 points to Cyprus. 10 points to Israel. And the 12 to Germany. No movement at all on the scoreboard from you, Colin. No name from Estonia. These are the points. Austria getting super close to 100 here now. 8 points to Turkey, 10 points to Finland. Finland are doing nicely. Like, good on you, Finland. Why not? 12 points to Portugal there. Puts them up on 403. I naturally mess with Groot with my genuine votes. Yeah, you and me, fam, we're basically those, the polar opposites of the spectrum. And that's just the way I want it. Timos GR with Switzerland going up tied with the UK there for 8th place. 10 points to Belgium. And a 12 for Luxembourg. That puts them up on the hundreds. There we are. Unexpected pick, but it's up there. Now into the hundreds. Let's see if we can get the others up there as well. Austria is only 1 point away now from Duna Nobis Passem's votes. We've got a 10 for Norway. And the 12 for Germany. Almost a 200-point lead now for Germany. Mad, huh? Santi from Madeira. Austria is up in the hundreds. Norway overtaking the UK. Never mind, the UK taking that position back. Spain with a 10. And the 12 from Santi to Portugal. 7 points between those now. Turkey has definitely fallen off a little bit from that battle for the top 5. But we have a big televote to give out. You know that. Ein bisschen Beben. Great. Great. 8 points to Spain. 10 points to Israel. Maybe a 12 for Germany. Maybe. Jawohl. Das ist klar. Das stimmt richtig. We got L. Alexander. 10 jurors to go. 1 more point for Yugoslavia. Will Yugoslavia and Netherlands not really reach 100? 10 points to Spain. And a 12 to Germany. Yeah, Germany is taking up all of the points here really now. They're 199 points ahead of Israel in second. Philippa from Portugal, next voter. Netherlands getting some points. Yeah. 8 points to Spain. A 10 for Israel. And the 12 to Germany. Another one. Next up, Peder Oos. Jury number 93. Look at the Netherlands. They're getting to that 100-point mark. Come on. 8 points to Switzerland, a 10 for Sweden, and the 12 to Israel. We'll see as well if Yugoslavia can get up there. They need a big point now. Let's see if I Am Robot will give Yugoslavia 12. They need that, I think. These are the lower points. Norway up to the top half there. We've got a proper battle between Norway, Switzerland, and the UK. For sure, for 8th place. 10 points to Spain here, and a 12 for Israel. Remember when this voting was close? Yeah, it's been a while. Maybe 83 will be closer. I don't think we have like a runaway winner in 83. We've got Joni next up to vote here. Finland and Denmark tied as well. That's fun. Luxembourg and Austria are tied, I've noticed as well. Norway with a 10 there. And 12 to Germany. Didn't think I would be in the juries this time. Well, you probably won't be next time then. Next up, Anselmi. Only 5 jurors to go. Only 5 jurors left. Cyprus with 8 points there. A 10 for Yugoslavia. They needed that. They needed that. Can they get all the way there? Israel with the 12. Alright, 4 jurors to go. Will Netherlands and Yugoslavia get up to 100? Aya Nation. Austria overtaking Luxembourg there. 8 points to Israel. 10 points to Spain. And the 12 to Germany. Alright, 3 jurors left then. We've got Lord Busymorg, okay, sure. From Yugoslavia, though, of Yugoslavia. Let's see if Yugoslavia gets some points. They would need them. Belgium with an 8, 10 points to Germany. And the 12 to Spain. It's looking tough now. 2 voters to go. We got M72, first time in the jury for M72 from Greece. Let's see where your points go. Nothing for the bottom few songs there. No movement either on the scoreboard. 8 more points for Germany. A 10 for Cyprus. And a 12 for Israel. Yep. Neither Netherlands or Yugoslavia will get to the 100 because I have to stay true to myself. I'm only going to give Netherlands 1 point. But still, it is 1 point. Look at, like, all of my votes are doing quite well today. Except for the Netherlands. But, yeah. I can't complain too much about the results, can I? Because everything I like is up there. So, yeah. That is the end of the jury vote. Didn't see my name? Then you'd probably make sure you vote in 1983 and you'd probably end up being on the jury in that one. We have to take turns because there are so many people voting, you know. Not very lord-like there, Rodmorg. No, not at all. Okay. Televote time. These are the standings right now. We got Germany with a massive lead. Has actually shrunk a little bit though. Like Israel has caught up slightly because they were leading by almost 200 points. Which they, you know, still kind of are, but not quite. Spain in 3rd, Cyprus, Portugal currently the ones occupying those top 5 places. With Turkey really the nearest challenger and kind of the only challenger I would assume. Sweden in 7th, Switzerland and Norway rounding out the top half with the UK in the top 10 as well. And then Belgium, Finland, Denmark, Ireland, Austria, Luxembourg, Netherlands and Yugoslavia. We're working from the bottom all the way up. So we're going to start by giving out some televote points to Yugoslavia. And we'll work our way up to the top where Germany will be. Who's going to win this? I think we all know. We have a hunch. We'll start with Yugoslavia. How many points? 167! That's a good televote score. Can they overtake the Netherlands with that? Perhaps. Perhaps. Yugoslavia could absolutely overtake the Netherlands with that. Let's see how many points are left for the Netherlands. 176. I'm sorry, Yugoslavia. I'm sorry, Yugoslavia, but you're not overtaking Netherlands. Perhaps Luxembourg. They need a pretty bad score though. Luxembourg, 124. That's a lost place potentially because I think Austria will get more than that. Luxembourg overtaken by both Netherlands and Yugoslavia. Austria next then. What? From 122 to 430. From 112 even. 318 televote points. They're going to make so many places. Ireland scoring 213. Can say goodbye to that place from Austria. The Sonntag hype. It won in the end, I suppose. It's not going to get a top 5 or anything crazy like that, but good score for Austria. 288 points to Denmark, which actually just puts them above Austria. 439 there. Oh my. Finland up next then. Nuku pommiin with 226. They're going to lose out. Yep, they're losing out to both Denmark and Austria. We name and shame every single televoter who voted for Austria. Belgium up next then. 11th in the jury vote. 419 televote points. Respectable score. Let's see if they can make some places with that. That's a good televote score for Belgium. They might overtake someone with that. Top 10 of the jury vote next then. The UK, 443. That's even more than Belgium's score. Can definitely overtake someone with that. So obviously top 10 confirmed for the UK, if that matters too much. Norway up next then to get some points. Only 383. They're losing out to the UK there. Still beat Belgium. I think actually in season 1, Norway finished 6th. Which is quite a big difference, of course, today then. Still a top 10 confirmed for Norway. Switzerland with 447 puts them above all of the others here now so far. Puts them above Israel as well. Germany still untouchable there. Predicted Belgium 3rd. Well, that's not going to be correct. I can tell you that much. Sweden then, 369. They're going to get overtaken by Switzerland and the UK. The UK got a good televote score. They overtook even Sweden. Up into the top 8 then for the UK. Turkey up next, 503 televote points. Nice one for Turkey. I don't think that will be enough to get into the top 5 though. Surely not. I don't think so. Portugal up next to get some televote points, 681. Yeah, I think we'll have a gap here. This is of course the same top 5 that the jury vote had, that we had in season 1 actually. In the same order. Cyprus up next then. 848. That's actually... Could that actually put them up on the scoreboard? That is a massive televote score. Far ahead of Portugal here. Let's see Spain then. Spain getting how many points? 852. Okay, so they get kind of the same amount as Cyprus there. So they still maintain that gap over Cyprus. 2 countries left then. We've got Israel and we've got Germany. We're starting off with Israel. They need only above 700 to beat Spain. They get over 1,000. 1,090 points for Israel. Completely isolated in second place because we all know that Germany will get more than that. Germany will most likely get over 2,000 points. Surely. They need 913 to win. And Germany will get 1,269 televote points, far above 2,000 in total, and a complete and utter landslide. And those are the final results from our 1982 Watchalong. Germany winning this one, 2,165 points, maybe not the most unexpected result in the world. Same top 5 as we had in season 1 actually, with Israel, Spain, Cyprus and Portugal in that order. Rounding out the top 5. However, Turkey now, our new 6th placer for season 2. Switzerland in 7th. The UK just above Sweden in 8th there and 9th respectively. And Norway rounding out the top 10 just above Belgium. Points record by an absolute mile. I can imagine, yeah. 12th place went to Denmark, just above Sonntag in 13th. Finland down in 14th, ahead of Ireland in 15th. Netherlands overtaking both Yugoslavia and Luxembourg there at the end. Oh wait, no, it was actually already above Yugoslavia. Luxembourg being the real loser there in the televote, losing 2 places. And that is indeed that. Let's take a look at the prediction results. 103 people predicted, and 98 predicted Germany. The other 5 predicted Israel. Yeah, we've got all of the 98 here. Good job. And 79 of you also had Israel in second. Good job, I suppose. 46 also had Spain in third. Oh my god, I was in one of them. Wow. Whoopsie. Anyway, maybe I was feeling too optimistic because this is, of course, like, this is my personal top 3, in case you did not know. 34 people also got Cyprus in 4th, and 30 of these also had Portugal rounding out the top 5. Only 13 also had Turkey in 6th. You can get like a visual shout out. I'm not naming all of you. One of you, though, also managed to get Switzerland in 7th. Who was that? AJ or a Jahn today. A Jahn. What is that a reference to? I don't know. But good job. You got the entire top 7 spot on. What if the bottom half of your scoreboard was completely off, though? Then you won't be in the top 10 predictors. Let's take a look if you are. Not as we know so far. Very good scores in the prediction today, it looks like. 1620 was the max you could get, and 1602 required for the top 5 here. Mary and Moro up here. But in the third... Jahn Teigen, of course. Of course. In third in the predictions today was AJ. There we are. Finland 2 places off. Denmark 2 places off. 1 each on Yugoslavia and the Netherlands, and Sweden and the UK the same. Like, this is such an insanely good prediction, and you get third place with it. Only third. Maybe it was a predictable year. I don't know. This is very impressive. Second in the predictions, Mihailo. Same thing here, but you only had one song that you were 2 places off on, and that was the UK. Everything else is either spot on or just one off. Impressive. Impressive. But the winner of today's prediction, Mono Jacobi, or Jacob, BTSV. 2 places off on Switzerland. Everything else is either spot on or just one off, including the entire top 6 correct. Very good prediction. Well done. Well done. Let's take a look at the medal table, how this affects that, of course. We've got Jacob. Another win puts you up on 3 wins with Denski and Sanomisa. Puts you in 2nd place on the table. You're quite good at this. You're pretty good at this, you know? Very good. AJ in 5th then, adding a bronze medal to that. Overtaking Darren. I see. Darren's lost his spot in the top 5. Moro with a 4th place today, I think it was. And Mary was 5th, right? Yep. Moro, you're up in 15th here. Mary adding a 5th place. Doesn't change your position much. Mihailo with the 2nd place puts you quite far up on the scoreboard, you know. Puts you in 28th. You overtook me. If we also take a look at the total score, we still got Felipe at the top. Of course we do. Nix, AJ, Jacob, Andy rounding out this top 5 here, as you can see. Let's take a look at the full results again. This is how things ended. 107 12s for Einbichen Frieden. Ireland, Netherlands, and Yugoslavia all didn't get a 12. How sad. How unfortunate. Let's take a look at the 12-point summary here then. All of the 107 12s for Germany, you can see them here. All of this will, of course, be posted on the website, so you can take a look at yourself. But yeah, a lot of people up here. And then 48 12s to Israel. That's good. That's a respectable amount. A lot of them. Some new voters here as well, liking the Israeli song this year. 20 12s for Spain. No new voters in there. And then 19 actually for Cyprus. Quite a few for Cyprus there. 16 for Portugal. And then a big gap down to 9 12s for the UK. 8 12s each for Turkey and Austria. And look at Austria. 7 of their 8 12s in the televote. Yeah, that's the way it ends up sometimes. Elibod being the sole supporter in the jury vote there. 4 12s each for Finland and Switzerland. 3 12s for Denmark. All of those in the televote actually. And then 2 each for Belgium and Sweden, and 1 each for Norway and Luxembourg. Norway only getting 1 12 and still, you know, finishing... Wait, they actually only finished 10th in the end. Yeah. It's just because in the back of my head, I remember like Norway finishing 6th in our Season 1 watch-along. But yeah, 10th today. Final results, you can see them there again. Let's take a look at the medal table, how that has changed now. Wait, up. Phew! Yeah, that came out of nowhere. That came out of nowhere. Oh my. I scared myself. Anyway, Germany now have 5 wins. They've caught up to Luxembourg. There we are. Germany have caught up to Luxembourg. They're still behind because Luxembourg have finished 2nd twice and Germany has only done that once. Can Germany add to their tally in the next watch-along? Personally, I think they should definitely get a top 5, but that's just my opinion. You'll be entitled to your own. We'll see how they can add to the medal table going forward. Luxembourg may also add, of course, to their medal table in the next one because they, of course, won in real life. So we never know. Portugal getting a 5th place here doesn't change their place on the medal table. Spain adding a 2nd bronze, which keeps them in 14th actually. Israel now with 2 silver medals. No win yet, but 2 silver medals, is in 16th here then, overtaking both Belgium and Austria. And Cyprus getting onto the medal table with a 4th place on their 2nd attempt. Sorry, Malta, you're alone again on on 0 medals. I guess the next country to debut would be Iceland, right? In 86. Is anyone debuting before that? I don't think so. I think Iceland is the next one. And Iceland might need a few years before they get a top 5 finish. I'm trying to think. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Malta still on their own down there now, though. Cyprus has left them behind. And that is that. That is everything for today. For tonight. And everything for this week, because there are no more watch-alongs this week. 83 and 84. I'm going to try and make sure that we can watch both of them next week. When was Portugal second? I want to say... Was it in the last watch-along? Did Playback get second? I've already forgotten. Surely Playback got second, right? Anyway, you can look at that on the website. Take a look on the website, and you can. No, wait. Of course, 67 has to have been second. Ovento Modu. Anyway, whatever. We've got some watch-alongs coming up. I'm gonna try and get 2 in for next week because, of course, national finals are starting to happen very, very quickly. Yeah, that is that as well. 67 and 71. Those were Portugal's second places. Playback got 3rd. What was second in the last watch-along? We had Germany winning. Portugal was 3rd. Greece was not second. They were like 4th or 5th. What was second? In 1981. Am I stupid? Like, I should know this, but my head has just 1982 songs now. France was in the 5th, right? What am I sitting here and doing? How can I not think of it? Eurovision 1981. Switzerland! Of course! Io sensate. Okay, thank you. Now we're saying goodnight. My head is done. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. It's been lovely. I've enjoyed watching this so much with you. Keep an eye out on Discord for the announcement for the next watch-along. Some of you have probably also signed up for like a newsletter from Darren's website, so you get emails when things are announced. Check in on the website, check in on the Discord server. Take great care of yourselves, and I will see you around. If you want to keep up with my Christmas calendar, you can do that because there's a new episode coming tomorrow. If that is of any interest to you, there's 1 episode dropping every day. So yeah, you can see me then if you want to. But for now, that's been everything for tonight. Thank you so much for joining me for these almost 3 hours. Have a wonderful night now, or morning, or day, wherever you are, you know, or evening. Oh yeah, yes. We're gonna listen to the replay of Ein bisschen Frieden. Of course we will. I'm saying good night, and yeah, playing you off. Here is Nicole again.
Unterhalten ist ein Sieg, eine tolle Sache.